U.S. Census Bureau reports positive trends for Hispanic teens seeking higher education. College enrollment is up, while the high school dropout rate continues to fall. However, this population is underrepresented in STEM programs and careers. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum, and I'm joined by the president, Jose Antonio Tijerino, and Chairman Emmanuel Pleitez from the Hispanic Heritage Foundation. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having us, Robert.
I want to walk through what STEM really is, which is what? It's science, technology, engineering, and math. And it's a good thing that college enrollment is up in the Hispanic Latino community. It's also a very good thing that the high school dropout rate is coming down. But when you take a look at manufacturing careers, pharmaceutical careers, technology careers, a lot of companies out there, as you gentlemen know, they're saying, we have the jobs, but we can't find the right people to fill those jobs. Tony, let me start off with you. How do we bridge this gap, specifically in the Hispanic community?
Well, the first thing I want to say is that there's about 3 million jobs that are available right now in the STEM fields. And those are jobs that need to be fulfilled. And we have 10,000 baby boomers that are retiring every single day over the next 20 years. So this creates a skills gap in America. For the most part, the Latino community has always been counted on to fulfill any kind of need that the United States has in the workforce. And I think it needs to happen as well in the STEM fields.
You know, Emmanuel, he said something that was pretty alarming, but in a good way. When you take a look at the unemployment rate, 6.7, 6.8%, every time we open up the newspaper or open up our PDA, we see the headline that there are millions of people out there that cannot find work. However, your colleague just said a few moments ago, what is it, 2 million people, or 2 million jobs that need to be filled? 3 million that need to be filled. Yep. Why the gap?
There's so many jobs out there. I worked at a technology company. I was a chief strategist for an internet company. And we were trying to hire a software engineer every single week, and we couldn't. We ended up having to hire one a month, and that's because we couldn't find the talent. What we're doing at the foundation is focusing on those hardest to fill jobs, because it's an American imperative to fill those jobs, and Latinos are the fastest growing demographic, so it only makes sense that the people filling those jobs need to come out of the Latino community.
So what is the solution, gentlemen? Because I remember when I was in high school, I have to confess, math was not my strongest suit. And the main reason why is simply because it wasn't fun and interesting to me. Right. So clearly there's a gap there where a lot of people are saying, a lot of high school seniors and juniors are saying, you know what, this is not of interest to me. Is it a lack of knowledge, or is it a lack of passion on the teacher's part? Why the disconnect?
So for us, we want to make sure that we're meeting them on their terms. So when we do a program to encourage them to get into computer coding, we do coding jam sessions with music playing in high schools and in junior high schools.
So you're teaching on their terms? On
their terms. We also do a video gaming program where we challenge Latino and other minority youth to develop a video game to address a social issue. If you can play a video game, you can create a video game, it's not a big leap to go into computer coding or cybersecurity that America needs right now.
Man, you're going to say something?
And we let our youth lead. We let them run the sessions, because they're more comfortable with someone that's just a few years older than them. And so what we do is
it's almost peer-to-peer learning, if you will?
Just immediate peer, near peer. And that's the model that we do to make sure that they're learning from someone that they can actually listen to and they feel that it's accessible. A lot of these students, they go into these schools and maybe their freshman year is the first time that they're getting introduced to physics or math or engineering, while their competitors have been doing this for a number of years already. So we need to get them to have access earlier so that when they're freshmen in college, they can nail it.
We have about 20 seconds left. Very quickly, gentlemen, my understanding is at the graduate level, the numbers are very, very, very abysmal. And also at the undergraduate level, it's a little bit better. How do you bridge that gap at the undergraduate and graduate level? Very quickly, Emmanuel.
We're in this 2% range. We need to go for middle school, high school, and have specific programs by age level.
In addition, they can earn over $1.5 million more if they're in a STEM field over their career.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us. And thank you for joining us for this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Robert Trainum. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.